I think you have to contextualize it that there's always something going on in the Middle East. There always will be something going on in the Middle East. Markets will be able to navigate through that, provided that, most of the whatever missiles, rockets, bombs, bullets are confined and really over there. If should something horrible happen, say in this country, then it's a very different game. But if I think there's a reasonable scenario that basically both Iran and Trump can sort of cash their chips and de-escalate, right? They both got what they needed out of this thus far.
Let's talk about the move that we've seen in gold prices,
Sure.
oil prices, treasury yields. All of those have been somewhat dramatic, but have now been tempered. Is that the regime that we're in?
You go back to Gulf War I, Gulf War II, these big, scary flare-ups. The spikes in crude, the spikes in gold are sharp, but they're also very quick and ephemeral. So if you're long gold, as I have been, you want to look at today's session to certainly take some profits. Having said that, I think there's still a broader bullish case for gold, irrespective of Iran there. I think what's fascinating is that the Treasury hedge, which might have worked great 6 months ago, has not worked well at all. In fact, my trade over the last 2 months that's been working quite nicely has been to be short Treasuries, long gold against that. And that hedge trade has been working out really nicely.
So speaking of hedges, You watch the derivatives market a lot.
Sure.
Have you been seeing any kind of position shifting with regard to the speculating hedging that's been going on in the options market and derivatives markets that indicates that perhaps we are due for more volatility?
The VIX was up overnight. Other volatility metrics were up overnight, but it really hasn't spoken to something of a major jump here, right? This is sort of almost almost kind of a modest type of a move higher, which could have happened for a whole bunch of reasons. If you sort of scrape away Iran from the discussion, the underlying momentum has been very strong in the equity market.